come back to y'all. So this is what happened in the midst of, recording, part 6 of Behind the Scenes State of Black Parents. So I'm returning to you. So in the midst of all of it, we had Mike Brown for her, the Ferguson issue. Also received another call in reference to what's about the person on the last video, Parties by Leslie, from North Carolina. About her business and her business dealings and event dealings. So I got a call now, so I definitely was waiting to see how that turned out and give y'all a little estimate summary or coincide of what I presented. So on here, this is, okay, the conflict started between us, as I told y'all I was going to show y'all the video. Don't know if y'all can see it clearly. Let me see how this here go. But these are messages that I hope that y'all could see. So this is, our conflict began approximately around March 30th when I was contacting her, like, letting her, she told me she was going to be back and inform her, okay, well, now the people been waiting on their money for the building and so forth like that. And so it went back and forth, and it wasn't no, professionalism just did not matter at that time because she hadn't crossed the line and had, lost it with me. She had lost all trust. And it's not a need to keep being humble with somebody playing games with you and showing you intentionally that they're playing games, or it's nothing due to a misunderstanding, something not due to their fault. Because she fully understood the agreement that is recorded and that is in the email messages and text messaging. So this shows March 30th. I don't know how good this will show you, or if I need to put it back for you all to see it. But she shows March 30th where it says busy working. So I told her to call me before she go to bed so I can have some updates for her. And I let her know that she had to do payouts. So the green is what I sent to her. And this will all be used. This is what happened. So that's why I don't even care about stating it. I don't care about, it hurting our feelings or whatever, because this is the truth what happened. Here's the proof. It's not anything extra debate about it. It is, it's what she done. So, let her know we need payouts. And then she started talking about she was the only person doing anything. Nobody else wasn't doing anything. So I went back and forth with messages. And she's also talking about, so she was printing out messages. I don't come as no PhD or so high class person. Not gonna be so formal with you, especially when you get there and jack over me. I'm gonna be one of the easiest persons to get away with till you start showing me or coming within you jacking to me, or or jacking us necessary. When we come to heaven, professionalism just really don't matter. So So she was talking about, the slander about hurting your rep. I talked to you on the call on the 15th. Work your event like you said you would. Is all I have to say. Blacking your number, wish you well. Now, how you going to have somebody else's money that the agreement was that, it is not yours? That's not the company she represents. She came as an individual for herself. Everybody was getting portfolio credits for what they did, and that was well understood, that was well recorded, that was well emailed, that was well everything. All the first money was to go to the building. That and the rest of it to go to promotions. She was supposed to, like in the middle of March, to give, she was sent the email for this popular black blogging company to pay them to start the promotions. Never did get a response or anything like that. So you know how you be calm And he's like, okay, we're going to try this again. Maybe they, didn't get the email. But this is, so when we had the conversation on the phone, she started talking about, well, I don't think, she just had something negative to everything to it. Oh, well, I don't think that's a good company or whatever like that. One of our panel members was on the panel of the company that she was supposed to pay over, about approximately 2-3 weeks before that. Just scandalous, sneaky scandalous. But sometimes, when you don't realize stuff and how you became, juked over until after the fact. So, she gets to talk about take care and stuff like that. All this old crazy stuff, so she being slandered. She slandered her own self with her own actions. So I don't know if you all can see this here. I see a white screen, but I hope you can see everything. These messages that are hers. I had the email and stuff like that. Now, how you gonna get there and have somebody money understood that you don't say when you gonna get there and when you was detoured from being I was like no. You have to step down. You can no longer do anything. You have, you're just getting too much of a distrust. You don't get there and say when you get something, they're going to get there and lie to other people and say that I said you could have it until... Why would I say that when you're the main one? Contact it and tell everyone, oh, there's no building. Oh, it's this, it's that. You need to hurry up and get a building. You need to hurry up and get a building. So why in the city of New York would you get there and not pay a deposit as soon as possible, especially for a mid-July event, and to reserve the date because we had already did the promotions for it. So this here, it went on even to the 15th, and the website had that there were, there's not any refunds or anything like that. So the building, I had to end up paying a deposit. We're going to get back onto that. So I believe it's going to be like an 8-part series where I discuss furthermore about that. So I ended up having to come with money out of my own pocket in the midst of all this turmoil. So when approximately 15 came, she's going to send an email. I don't know how to do all this mind technology stuff where you put the email up, but there's an email that she sent in reference to she wanted me to sign a waiver as though it was her company that was hired and that she didn't do any wrongdoing, and that I said no, you basically stole the money because we are 2 weeks late in making this agreement here and you have delayed us. I said, well, I have to seek other options, so I have to seek another option that was more within limits, that was, had to come out of pocket with what we had. I definitely didn't want to disappoint the vendors. That was priority along with the registrants that was looking very much invested into this event here. So, several, people have this COINTELPRO, just these counter people that ends up when you try to do something. So should black business or black people give up on having a business because of this? No, you can't, because you're going to either go to work and deal with it. You're going to deal with it some kind of way. So best thing is you have to work till you get right, or work till, everybody understands this can't be done. But, this is the character that you have to deal with. So through all this here, having to file a report. Yes, had to file a police report. Filed consumer reports about her. She was. I'm just like, how you gonna say delay us when you're the main person fuss about we need a building? Don't give the money back. We're like, no, you want to take the money. And the emails went back and forth. It's on Facebook and definitely through the Gmail. So the emails, from the beginning of it was approximately March 30th or 31st, whatever was that weekend or that Sunday, but it really got officially heated on that Monday morning, and that day forward was just downhill. She has, received several notices, even a 24-hour notice of that week of definitely April 1st to return the funds in 24 hours. She's like, no, I have my lawyer, and no, my lawyer gonna be on the call with this conference call. She's telling people we had a conference call. I never agreed to that. I told her straight, turn the money over. You have no interest. You are no longer to be a part of this here. You know, that's all to it. That's the link to it. You need to turn the money over. So we go forward, moving on what we need to do with this event, managing what we need to manage, because you have did nothing but show your dishonesty towards everything. So she also had a sidekick up in this event here too. So those that know the behind the scenes, you know, I'm sure you have an idea of it and so forth like that. Also, in the midst of, you know, the break I took between video 6 and by the time I'm finally doing this video here, so I was like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and release this here like the day before Labor Day as I'm promoting. I'm going to have a spin-off promo of State of the Black Parents, so mainly giving a salute, you know, definitely interpersonally speaking with people, putting black businesses together, people that, you know, have their needs and services, and definitely working. I'm just working through step 1 and giving salute to those that was a part of State of the Black Parents. And I definitely hope BB Nomics, Maggie Anderson, I hope they all can be on the call and everything just cool, you know, come in together. But I mainly want to just work this here together because, you know, everybody's so spread out. So I want everybody to come in, give them an update, you know, salute State of Black Parent as we plan for 2015. So, so that's what was happening in the meantime, both doing it. And as I was working with Dad, working on that, along with the Ferguson incident happening, you know, a little bit before that, I got the news about, you know, someone else that had also been a victim of Leslie. I don't even know what the exact synonym to really cover being a victim. But y'all gonna hear me talk about this in part 8. This might be 10 videos.